In this second tutorial on the Cinahl database, I want to show you some of the advanced search features. In the last tutorial, I showed you how to do a basic keyword search. We did a subject search for a famous nurse. I also want to show you how to string together multiple search terms. Let's say you're doing research on diabetes. I'm going to type in diabetes here, and I'm going to click on full text so that we get articles and not just summaries or citations of articles. When I press search, I get over 60,000 results. Okay, that's why you need to use multiple keywords as much as possible. If you're looking for something specific, it's kind of hard to sift through a list of 60,000. So what you can do is you can start adding other words. Let's say you're doing research on juvenile diabetes. You could put juvenile in the second box and now press search. Alright, and now that list goes down to 187. So whenever I use the search, you can do an and search, an or search, or a not search. Within the language of databases, this is called Boolean searching. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm actually searching for these two keywords, and they have to appear in the article. So they could appear in the title, in the name of the publication, in the text of the article itself, but these two words have to appear together. Okay? You can also do an or search, and you can do a not search. Let me go through some examples of how you could use this. Let's say you're doing research on diabetes and you're looking at how to treat adults with diabetes. Alright, so you don't want to look at articles about juvenile diabetes. I could go back and type in diabetes and then click on not, and I'll leave that juvenile, and now I'm going to do a search. Okay, and now I get articles that talk about diabetes but do not mention juvenile in them. Alright. Another way to do a search is an or search. So whenever you are searching for two related keywords, you can use an or search. Right? So let's say I am a nurse in taking a class on multicultural care, and I want to read an article about how to treat diabetes in the Latino or Hispanic community. One search that I could do is diabetes, and then I could use Latino and Hispanic because those words are used almost interchangeably. Right? And what I would do is I would change this and to or. Okay? So in this search, I'm searching for diabetes and Latino, or diabetes and Hispanic. Alright, so these two words have to appear together, or these two words have to appear together. How this works is these two words are strung together in a search, and these two words are strung together in a search. Right? And this allows me, like I said, to search for two related keywords by changing this and to or. Now I'm going to press search. Alright, I get 9,876 results. And just to show you the difference, I'm going to take out the Hispanic and I'm going to search. Alright, and now I get 208 articles. Alright, so whenever you're coming up with keywords and you say you're not finding enough articles, you may want to drop down and use the or, and you may want to use a synonym or related word to be able to search. Another search strategy you can use is phrase searching. To search for a phrase, you need to put it in quotation marks. So let's say you're searching for gestational diabetes. You could type in gestational diabetes and be sure to put it in quotation marks. I'm going to press full text and search. Alright, now see I get over 1,400 results, and all of them have to mention gestational diabetes as a phrase. If you don't use the quotation marks, then when you do a search, it'll search for gestational and diabetes, but not necessarily as a phrase. So Maybe the article has diabetes in it, or maybe it has gestational in it, but they don't have to show up right beside each other as a phrase. Finally, another advanced search strategies would be to search for variations using an asterisk. So let's say you want to search for variations of diabetes like diabetic. You could type in diabetes and then an asterisk, and that'll search for both diabetes, all right, and diabetic. What I want to show you about this database is the publications. If you hover over publications at the top and you click on Cinahl Complete Publications, right, this shows you a list of all of the journals that are available and when they're available. So like this second entry here, it shows you bibliographic records 1995 to present. So you'll at least see citations of articles from 1995. It says full text from 2001 to present with an 18-month delay. This is pretty common with journals on databases. They don't give you the most current issues. Usually they're what they call embargoed for 6 months to a year, so that you will have to buy the journal if you want the latest issue. But if the article that you're looking for has been published between March the 1st, 2001 and last year, since there's an 18-month delay, you'd be able to find them in the database. If you click on the title, all right, it shows you information about that journal. And then you see all issues. You can click on a year, and it shows you the issues that are available. And if you click on a particular issue, it should show you all the articles in that issue. All right. And again, that's under publications. There's also under more, there are evidence-based care sheets and quick lessons. This evidence-based care sheets is a new tool in the Cinahl database, and it's just a brief summary of how to treat a number of conditions. When I clicked on more and evidence-based care sheets, I get a list here, so I could either search here or I can just scroll down in the list. All right, so let's say I want to read about head lice. I'm going to click on the box beside it and press search. Okay, and then there is a 2-page summary of how to treat it. And if I want to download this, I can click on download PDF. Also, there's quick lessons. Quick lessons is just sort of a summary of different illnesses. So if I wanted to read about altitude sickness, again, I would click on the box and I could press search and PDF full text. And again, if you ever just want to, if you have a specific illness in mind, you could go to more and quick lessons and just type it in here.